So Steve, it's your third game in 6 days. This Friday as you host Dagenham and Redbridge. What are your thoughts and feelings going into this one?
Another good game for us against another big side in this league, a side that's spent a lot of its time in the league, and they're like us, trying desperately to get out of this league. But there's a lot of big clubs in the same scenario. Dagenham, Tranmere have always been a league team until sort of 3, 4, 5 years ago. Aldershot have always been a league team. So there's no easy games, as I've said. I know it's a cliche, but it is a fact. So it's another game against a big club. But we enjoyed the Macclesfield game, despite the last minute goal was very disappointing. But we enjoyed pitting our wits against them. It was a good game of football against a very good team, and we held our own. And maybe second half arguably had a couple of chances to have gone in the lead, and then maybe you never know. But it's going to be another big game and another good game to play in for the lads, and hopefully they're all looking forward to it like I am.
Played well on Tuesday night, didn't get the win. Is there anything you'll be looking to change on Friday?
Just to be more clinical when we get good opportunities. We got into some great positions without creating anything clear cut, and probably the same can be said for Bromley. We had a lot of the ball. We were huffed and puffed a lot, but there was nothing clear cut. And as you say, we've been scoring freely lately, so we need to get back to being a lot more creative, and even taking a little bit more risk and more chances. Because as I said to the lads the other night, the lads were wondering why I kept telling them to speed up. I wanted to win the game. We're in a position now where we've got 9 games now, but we needed to win sort of 7, I would say, to have any chance of getting up where we want to be. And so that's why I wanted to do things quickly the other night. We needed to win the game as much as Mac did, really. So and that's going to be the case tomorrow. We're desperately going out to try and win the game because we need to climb as high as we can.
Scoring hasn't necessarily been a problem, but is 3 clean sheets in the last 27 cause for concern?
Yeah, I was looking at that this morning. Yeah, I was. There's still only 3 teams in the league conceded less goals than us. Sorry. So we're not conceding great amounts, but even the 1 goal that we're conceding has been costing us. Certainly cost us against Bromley, and certainly cost us the other night against Mac. So yeah, clean sheets. I've always been at the forefront of me coaching. That's got to be a starting point, and yeah, they're sort of reiterating to the lads how important that is.
And what type of game are you expecting on Friday?
They're a good football side. Yeah, I've watched them. I just watched them again this morning. They've got some talented players. They've got some good options in midfield. They've got a big lad up top. They've got one of the league's top scorers who isn't actually playing at the moment, Cheek. So be interesting to see what team they put out. But as I say, we're looking to pick a team that we think can go and win it.
Early in the season, Dagenham were emerging as potential promotion candidates. Now they're only 6 points above you. Is this a good time to play them?
Well, they'll be still harbouring hopes of reaching that top 7. So they'll be going all out to win as well. I think we're both in the same situation. We both need to win the majority of our games, and they've just came off the back of a good result, against a team who can score a lot of goals, Fylde, and they've just had a good 2-0 victory, so they'll be in good spirits. We're desperately looking to bounce back from 2 disappointing results, not necessarily performances, but results, and end of the day, results are what counts.
Based on your experiences, what do you think is required to get out of this league?
If you look at Mac, if you look at what John Askey's done at Mac, Mac will hopefully for them get out of this league this season, and it's been a process. I was with John 2 years, and we had the core of the squad, and then we kept building on the core of the squad until we found a team that we thought was as close to getting it right as we could, and hopefully that'll be the case for John this season. But as I say, my scenario is not too dissimilar. My aim is to get a core of lads that we've got here already, which I've got no doubt we can build a successful team around. Getting them nailed down, some of the young lads as well, and building on that for next season. It's really disappointing, but it's just the way football goes that I wasn't able to have a full pre-season and do, because that's where you do all your work. Now the games are coming that thick and fast. The chance for coaching and doing things, completely changing things round are probably gone. So it's probably a case of keeping them ticking over, going into the next game. And I've just said that, and Mick, we haven't had a lot of chance in the last sort of 10 weeks to do a lot of coaching and a lot of systems. That's, you know, you do that pre-season, and you put the core fundamentals into the head of pre-season. So that, you know, disappointed I haven't been able to do that, but hopefully that'll come.
Yeah, and how's the squad looking going into Friday?
Well, Reece is out of suspension, so we've got an option with Reece as well. But from Tuesday's point of view, there doesn't seem to be any new injuries, or I haven't heard that. But so I'll try and avoid Annie this morning because she drops one on me. But apart from that, I think we're going to be okay.
After this game, you're into the final month of the season. What's sort of your aim there?
Just, it's simple. It's win as many games as we can. Try and get as many points on the board if we can. If we can't get to the playoffs, can we make the top 10? From where we were when I came, to have reached the semi-final and finish in the top 10, I think would be satisfying. You know, I'm never completely satisfied because I want to be promoted, but realistically, that's what we're aiming to do: win as many games as we can between now and then. Give the lads a chance to prove to me that, you know, that they want to be part of Gateshead going forward, and part of what I'm going to do.